Future update. I fixed my recording a bit, and now my audio is higher, and my recording volume is higher. So, I'm hoping that's a bit louder for you guys, because I know that most of you would have probably not told me that it is too quiet, but I've noticed it myself. It wasn't like too quiet, you could still hear it at like 75% volume, but that was a bit of an issue to me because I wanted you guys to be able to hear it perfectly. Meaning, even if it was on like 50% or 25%, you'd be hearing it at a pretty good volume, just like other YouTubers. So, I did some tests, and my commentary sorry, my commentary volume is on 200%, and my audio volume is on, by percentage, I think it was like 50. I don't know. No, it's on 9%. It's on negative 20 decibels. What is 50%? I'm gonna put it up to 10%, but I want to see what 50% is. Negative 6 decibels. Well, I'm not doing 50%. I'm gonna do 10%. Negative 20 decibels is how much I want it to be. I've decided on what I want to do in this part. Because last time I said that I was thinking about going to the Titan, but I was really mixed up on whether I want to go to the Titan first or the first Team Star Leader. And I thought about going to the first Team Star Leader since that is closer. I keep pressing that button. Gosh darn it. Go to the map.
And I know how to rename my Pokemon because it took me a while to figure out. But mainly, the first Team Yell leader is here, Dark Crew Base. And you would think that is... And it's also closest to the Cascarrafa gym, or however you pronounce it. But I want to go here first, the Team Star Base. Also, I can see there are a few Pokemon I have not yet caught here. So mainly this is going to be an exploration video, seeing what new paths I can discover before heading to Team Star's base. So I really need to go... Honestly, I have no idea. I want to go here as fast as I can. And it seems like there are a few terror raids, just like the dragon, the fire, the fairy. Actually, that's not fairy, that's psychic. This is grass, fighting psychic ghost, and all of that kind of stuff.
But I'll just decide for myself where I want to go. I mainly want to go this way. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna see if I can run good. I did not want to fight that Fletchling. I'm gonna try to fight as few Pokemon as I can. And I'm going to rename Strudel. And the way to do so is to check their summary. And I didn't know you could do this. I'm going to nickname Strudel Jasmine. It deserves that name from the last video because last time we faced off against the gym leader, the bug type gym leader, and she was the saving grace. Because she fought off against the second and the third Pokemon of that gym leader, which were Tarantula and Teddiursa. Which I'm curious if Ursaluna is going to be in the game. I'll be very thrilled if it is. Also, this is Psychic, right? And it's Strudel. I'm gonna challenge it with this guy because he's a bug type. But the other mons that I have is Pommy is fine, Zack is great, Wiggler is fine as well. But I'm thinking Drew would be perfect because it's Psychic type. So I want to challenge it alone. It might know a Psychic type move at some point, like Confusion and whatnot. So it makes sense why it would be Psychic type. But I'm not going to change. I'm not going to replace yet Jasmine. Brawler is the only bad choice. Otherwise, the rest is good. Fury's wife. What is happening here? At least my mons will have revivals. You'll have Furies come into play. Ah, poison. And I can't heal. Such is the rule for raid battles. I was waiting until the option shows up. I don't know. Yay! Drew won't be able to get any experience. Drew has fainted. Now is waiting for me to revitalize. For my mon to revitalize. This is actually really good because it doesn't limit the amount of times you can go in the raid. Just like it did in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yay! I dodged. It's gone. Gonna catch it in just a Pokeball. Not gonna name it. I don't want to replace Jasmine yet. I admit, I really like Terraforms a lot. I know that's no replacement for Mega Evolution, but having a Terraform be in different typings is amazing enough. So, in admission, I really love Terraforms. You can have a Dragon type Terraform, and it can just completely change your typing. So, if you have a disadvantage before, you won't have to worry about disadvantages otherwise. It completely changes the strategy of your allies or rivals or whatnot, and I love that all the same. Also, oh wow, shooting star. I'm trying to head to I keep saying Team Yao. I'm trying to head to Team Star's thing. So in order to reach Team Star, like the first Team Star base, I need to go this way. I think. No. There it is. So I want to go mainly a bit southeast. Really wish it tells you where you're going. But you have to just guess it. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to go this way. There's a trainer. Gosh darn it, what was I thinking? You go to the academy, right? Do you know about Team Star? No matter what, I still love this theme. I'm hoping when you battle with your friends, they let you choose the theme for battle, and I'll just choose this theme. My goal at least is to reach the new route and catch probably 5 new Pokemon before I end the video. Come on, that does so much damage. Man, I have a terrible advantage point. The only mons that I have that are good are Wiglet, I guess, Jasmine, and Zack. Drew is fine, and Chunk has good defenses, but otherwise I have terrible advantage points. I guess I'm going to be using my first revive. Because I don't want to have Kwame lose experience again. And soon enough, I'm going to be using Pikachu, the eventful one, because it would be a waste if I don't. And it's a for now deal anyway. First, I'm gonna battle it and see how powerful it is, which it seems like it won't be very powerful. Screw it, I'm gonna switch just for the experience. I'm gonna let Zach do the actual battling. Soon enough, I'm feeling like Zach is going to evolve. Now I'm going to revive. Hopefully I won't have to worry about buying in revives. I love how the squall of it is watching the battle. I'm gonna make it an actual thing. I love when it's this close up instead of like this far away. Now I'm gonna use water gun. Oh dear. Well, that might not work out very well. Let's hope it doesn't hit itself. Oh, great. Well, I'm going to revitalize Zach. And Zach did faint once, so things are not looking well for my bond. Let's see how much damage Confusion does. So much because it was a crit. I'm gonna use Aqua Jet, and it will do enough. Oh, that was not it. I'm gonna switch out into Jasmine. Somehow I thought he was done after Psyduck. But Mischief is next, and I might know who that is. I was right. Oh, it has Intimidate for an ability as well. So I just had an unlucky time finding the Mischief I needed. Oh, right, I forgot it was a Dark type normally. I'm gonna use Fury Swipes to see how much I can do. Sorry. Jeez. Switching now, I don't want Jasmine to faint. It's only fainted once or twice. But that means I have only one more mon that's good enough. And I'm using Lechonk because it knows a fairy type move. Disarming Voice. Come on! See how much damage this does at least. Oh, great. Well, now the one that uses Bite, it will just knock it out. Only until Lechonk evolves, I'll be using it. Drew. Oh, Natural Cure is Palmy's ability. I keep forgetting because I would think that it has static for its ability, but it doesn't. I'm going back to the Pokemon Center after this. Well, this trainer battle has proven to be really difficult. I only have to hope that Drew is able to do something. Well, I think I lost all of my mons against this guy. I'm not even choosing to revive anybody. This is really hard. I'm having terrible luck against this guy. If I had a dragon type, if I had one dragon type, which I technically do by terrestrialization, I would have been fine, because dragon types are known to be tough. I'm just gonna hope that I go first, which I do. Because now I have a good chance. Final mon I'm using, which I'm pretty sure will have the experience, is Wiglet. I don't want Jasmine to faint. And the move I'm using is Water Gun. That trainer battle was ridiculously hard. Are you kidding me? How the heck is that not it? I did not pay attention to how many Pokemon this guy can use. So he could use 3 Pokemon this whole time, and I thought he could only use 2. I guess I just knew or saw, but I just didn't process it. So I probably lost. And if I lose against this trainer, I would have a bad time against Team Star. Final Mon, Jasmine, I think I just lost. Well, I know for a fact I lost. I did not even pay attention to that moveset. Didn't matter. If you know about Team Star, you might as well keep training your Mons. I sucked at that. That's why I don't really bother fighting anybody, because even though the trainer battle I did so bad. Game is hard. I love it, but it's also just ridiculous. This is it, right? I'm gonna check the summary to see. Yep. This is a special Pikachu, so I'm going to replace Palmy with it. Despite the fact that I might want to replace Wiglet with Pikachu, but I want to replace Palmy with Pikachu, and then I'll replace the evolved form of Wiglet with Palmy afterward. So Pikachu needs a lot of training. And it's funny, I have a feeling nobody has had issues with any of the trainers in the area, and that I'm just a wimp. But soon enough I won't be a wimp anymore. Adamant Mint. Which way to the gym? Oh. I'll talk to that guy after I get this. Oh shit.
Wow, Combi. Oh, great. It's a good thing I encountered this mod, because I want to train up my mons. Oh, so Sweet Scent is in the game. I'll use that good voice to see how much damage it does. I could also catch it because it's male, and I don't have a male version of the Combi yet, so I guess I'll just do that.
The Jonk is level 14 and I have Combi Honey. I won't name it, I only caught it because it's male. See how I do here. Check me out, I'm 60 and I'm still kicking. I'm even off to take on a gym. Oh, and I see a terrestrial mon. Manual to student. Student at this age is admirable. Level 9. I should have a fine time with that. Man, if I would have challenged this guy earlier, even though the gym leader did not have a Vivian, then I would have had the idea that she might have had a Vivian. See how much damage. It doesn't do any damage. It uses Harden. Then I'm just gonna use Water Gun, because that's a special attack. That does a lot. See how much damage my Aqua Jet does. Enough damage to make it fake. Pikachu level 6. And yes, I'm not evolving the Pikachu. It's a mascot anyways. Check me out, I'm 69 and getting beat before I even get to the gym. My daughter keeps telling me if you get lost, press the Y button to check your map app, or press minus and then press X. Sounds like a claptrap to me. If I found a shiny mon, that would just be full eyes. Amazing, but it would be full eyes. Also, this is the same guy, right? Yes, this is the same guy.
So curious about Team Star. So, knowing his mons now, who I should lead off with is Zack. His Pokemon were Psyduck. I'm trying to remember, Mudbray was his last one, so I need Zack to be last as well. Drew is a fine lead, but I want Lechonk to be
the lead here. If I lose here, then I am just terrible. Then I'll just face this guy later. Also, interesting that Angel is also a guy's name. I literally thought Angel was a female name this whole time. Mudshot to lower its speed. Oh great, now it's confused. It's just like before. Gonna try using Mudshot again. Oh great, it's confused. Please don't hit yourself this time! My word, I have terrible luck with confusion. It's supposed to be a 50-50 shot, but all of the freaking time I always get hit by damage. It's just nearly impossible to not. It's like, instead of it being a 50-50 chance, it's an 80% chance of taking damage. I'm using Echo's voice because of its speed being lowered. Thank goodness Lechonk is no longer confused. Gonna switch. Who I'm switching to is not Jasmine because it knows confusion, but I'm switching to not Pikachu either. So I want to switch to Wiglet and not worry about experience, which I'll do that. I'm not gonna terrestrialize it either. I'm just gonna wrap and then use Water Gun. Water Gun by itself does pretty high damage anyways. Send attack to try to lower its accuracy. I'm gonna use that twice. And then I'll switch out again. And who I'm switching back to is Lechonk. Cool. Switching to Lechonk. And then I'm going to heal it one more time. Despite the fact that I said healing twice, I'm gonna heal it one more time. Perfect. At least if none of my mons faint against Psyduck, then I have a good chance. But his next mon is Mass Chip, which is Dark type. Oh jeez. Bulk type move. super effective, you know? I'll be using bug type music against Mass Chief. That's what I was talking about. I'm sorry, I don't make things clear. I could voice. Okay, I think I got it. This one misses, which is great. That's why I use Sand Attack twice. Perfect. Then I'm gonna switch to Drew for this next mod. Pikachu's level 7. You know what? I'm gonna switch to Pikachu just for the experience and then switch back into Drew, which hopefully I won't take heavy damage against the mod. Even though those home claws. Oh, it uses Mudbray. Never mind. I was not paying attention. I was paying close attention to what it usually was. So then I'm using Zack instead. And first I'll activate the stamina. Oh, great. Well then I guess I'm not going to do that. Water gun one more time. Oh my word, was that a crit? How was that not a crit? That was a high roll. Because I swear that health bar was like 60% health. And now Pikachu can learn Double Team. Which I will let it forget something for that. Which I'm thinking of letting it forget Tail Whip for it. Double Team's a great move after all. Mass Chip. Gonna switch to Drew. And at least do some damage by using a bug type move a lot of the time. And then using Lechonk to finish it off maybe. I still hate how much damage that is. And I guess I'm going to switch out immediately. I feel like switching to Jasmine is fine. But if I just risk one of the mons just to revive the other, then I think I'll be fine. I should have used String Shot, I don't know why I didn't. Also, for a long time I haven't seen the eyes of the mon, and I thought the teeth were the eyes. And I'm talking about Mass Chip. Using Wigglet to see if I can use Sand Attack. I hope I'm faster. Good. If it misses, I'll use Sand Attack again. It misses, thank goodness. Also, I'm very sure there's a day and night cycle. Man, Wigglet is a saving grace. So now I'm going to use Jasmine. And revitalize Zack. Gonna use it. Oh, it misses again. This is Home Claw, so now it's guaranteed to have a grown up attack. And its accuracy rose, which is even worse. So now its accuracy rose to like 95%. Of course, I miss. Are you kidding me? It's a 90% accurate move. There we go. Oh, please. Ah! Well, I was saying sorry to Wiglet, because I'm going to risk its health to revitalize another. So the mon I'm going to use is Zack. And I have a feeling that he's faster. If he's not, then that surprises me. Finally beat this trainer. And of course, if this is edited, which it will most likely will be, I'll be cutting to this trainer. Or I would have been cutting to this trainer and putting my speed on 150%. And I figured that Zack is evolving. And this is the first ever evolution that we've ever seen. Evolved into Quaxwell. Quaxwell, the practicing Pokemon. A hard-working Quaxwell observes people and Pokemon from various regions and incorporates their movements into its own dance routines. Oh, it's a dancer! I did not think it was a dancer. I thought it was gonna be like some sort of mighty captain, but it ends up being a dancer. It's actually even cooler for the name stance that I'm thinking about naming it. I might end up naming it Patrick instead of naming it Zack, because that was my original idea. So maybe I might name it Patrick instead of Zack. South Province Area 4. And there's a raid. And it's fire, I think. Is it fire? Nope, it's dark. What is that? I might catch it and put it in my team if it's what I'm thinking of.
But the Pokemon I'm going to use is Root. Or do I? I think I might actually let Zack be the... Maybe Jackson will be the lead. Or whatever. Let's see what this mon is.
I think I might know what it is. And if I'm thinking of it, I'll put it in my team. If it is what I'm thinking of, I'll put it in my team. And I'm thinking it's probably the pre-evolved form of Reavard. Sure looks like it. Oh, it's Greavard itself. This is one of the mons I actually wanted in my team. Also, what is that move? Oh, is that what a dark type looks like, or is that a ghost type? It's a dark type. That's just not what I was expecting that to look like. Oh wow. Gonna cheer. Hang tough. Don't know why it was using a move when it was about to faint. Also, this is definitely going to be in my team if it's a guy. I'm hoping it's a guy mon, because I have a perfect name for it if it's a guy. So I'm hoping it's a guy mon. It's not gonna be what Vinny's is. My shoutouts to him. Revard Wax. Revard Wax, which I'm thinking he's gonna be called a Candle Pokemon or the Candle Pooch Pokemon. And he is gonna be in my team. If it's a he. Ghost Dog Pokemon. This friendly Pokemon doesn't like being alone. Pay it even the slightest bit of attention and it will follow you forever. Please be a guy. Ow! I was gonna name it Goddard.
And for what it seems, it has an evolution. Oh, and there's a mon right here. I'm gonna catch it. Oh, no I'm not. That is a high level. I'm thinking, for one thing, I'm very certain it's an electric ground type. So the only mons that have an advantage against this thing are what I have right here. I'm just gonna chance it. I'm gonna use my final Great Ball on this. It's female, so it's actually really nifty. Please catch. Oh, good. Oh, that's a high level. I definitely need to heal.
3 mons, no moves. Covet. Or Covet, or whatever it is. I don't want it. If Pokemon skip learning moves or forget old moves, they can learn them again. Open the main menu, select check summary, and go to the moves and stats tab, and you can help it remember. That's good. Drew wants to learn Bug Bite. Definitely want that. Instead of Striggle Bug. But that would also mean that it would forget every special move it knows. So, instead, I'm going to, for now, forget Faint. Because I also wanted to learn String Shot just in case. Zach wants to learn Water Pulse. And until it evolves into its final evolved form, then I'll be able to figure out what I want to name it. Water Gun instead of Water Pulse. Meaning I'm going to forget Water Gun and learn Water Pulse. At least it's not like Pokemon Legends where it never misses. I wanted it to return to having the confusion be in the mon. Tadpole, the Tadpole Pokemon. It's just electric type. It floats while using the electricity stored in its body. When thunder clouds are around, Tadpole will float higher off the ground. Not gonna name it because I'm not gonna add it to the team, even though I know it will evolve into a really cool looking frog Pokemon, but it's not what I want.
And why? Oh my goodness, it's here! Oh, it's female too. This is perfect. I did not even expect it to be here, even though I think I already saw it on pictures. But I did not expect her to be here. If I catch this mon with a Pokeball, then that means Blue has returned. Oh no, this is gonna be a hard catch. Oh no! I'm gonna try one more time and then I'm going to use a different mod. My word, it was just stubborn for one ball and then it just decided to come with me.
And I'm naming it Blue because it's a return mon. This selfish attention-seeking mon stores poison and electricity into 2 different sacs inside its body. I'm going to name it Blue. Blue has returned, but I'm not putting her in the team yet. I'm just hoping it evolves into the right form. If I had a choice, I would be replacing Pikachu with Toxel, also known as Blue.
Meryl, the chunk. Going slowly. There's a Dunsparce. freaking hate its evolution so much. But I'm gonna catch it anyway. And I have a good name for it as well. Which is just Dumb Evo, but it's just going to be spelled without a B, so it's D-U-M-E-V-O. Just like Dumbat, but it's not Dumb Bat, it's just a one-word name. And also I'm gonna switch mons, and who I'm using is not Grievard, despite the fact that the only move that I'm thinking Dunsparce will use is Rollout. But I want to use Groove. Also, I might learn a Flying Technique. It also might know Pounce. But this is the mon I was talking about, whose evolution is just the worst, in my opinion. It may seem funny for some people, but I freaking hate it. I was hoping it would evolve into something cooler, but it evolves into something worse than expected. Oh, good grief. Well, I guess I'm going to be using Jasmine in hopes that it won't miss. And I know Mud Slapper will be super effective, but still. Oh, good grief! I'm gonna use Poison Flame in hopes of poisoning it. Please don't miss. Okay, cool, it's poisoned. Jasmine, I need you to be switched out. And instead, I'm using Zack. But I'm not going to be using any moves. I'm just gonna try to catch Dunsparce first and then I'm gonna use it. Maybe I'll use Pound, because it still has that move. There's Rollout. I was waiting until it would use that move. Oh wow, Lechonk and Meryl are watching. Naming it for what I feel about it.
Dunsparce scales. Dunsparce, the land snake Pokemon. If spotted, it escapes by burrowing it with its tail. It can float just slightly using its wings. I'm naming it Dummevo. You can either call it Dummevo or Dummevo, or just Dummevo, or whatever. But I don't like its evolution one bit. And yes, it has an evolution. My hope is that it has more than one evolution, but that's definitely not going to happen. If it has more than one Evo, then I'll actually be happier about it having another evolution, but I'll hate it only having one evolution. But I'm very certain it only has one evolution. Oh no. Yep, I'm running. There's nothing I can do. I'll just have to catch it another time. There's Palmy, I think. Or that's the evolved form of Palmy. But what is that? Oh, I see it. Is that the evolved form of Palmy? Oh, that's not even a Pokemon. Oh, that's Riolu. What's up, Depop?
Man, I want to use the card. I want to catch the Riolu. No backing out of this one. I'm gonna heal from paralysis on Jasmine. And then I'm going to get the Riolu. It was another mon I wanted in my team, but for this one I'm not going to add it to my team yet. I want to see one more evolution, which is Jasmine and Lechonk. And then I'll replace Lechonk with Lucario, also known as Riolu. Antidotes, no, pretty sure this Riolu will be using a fighting type move. Nope, it won't. And of course it raises its attack stat. Oh great, well you know what, sorry Lechonk, but I'm going to risk your health a little bit. I don't have a citrus, I was just making sure. Oh dang it, wrong mon. Well I guess I'm using Lechonk then. No I'm not. Well yeah I am. I'm gonna use Disarming Bolts. Oh, that's why. Oh, but it failed because the summoning voice is special. So it does Metal Claw, Counter, Work Up, and something else, I think. But I haven't used another. I'm gonna use one more. If it fails, that's fine. I know Riello should be a hard catch. Interesting perspective. Oh my word. It's way harder than I thought. And Palmy is not here. I honestly wish there's a button where you can just change battle cams, where it would be free cam and then just close up cam. And I counter Riolu. Third ball.
4 level ups, 2 moves. Flatter. Oh, I love that. Because I know what Flatter does. It confuses the opponent after raising an attack. Special attack. Didn't even use Switcheroo once. Electro Ball. Yes, I want to learn it for something else. And the move that I'm going to replace is, for now, Thunder Shock. But soon I'll be replacing Electro Ball with Thunderbolt. So I'll keep it as I can. Riolu. It has the peculiar power of being able to see emotions, such as joy and rage, in the form of waves, the emanation Pokemon. It's male, right? I didn't even pay attention. I'll name him Rourke. So after I fly back to the Pokemon Center, still want to know what that Mon is. I have a feeling it's the pre-evolved form of a cool looking Mon, but for where it is, that's a curiosity. A true curiosity. Also, freaking hate your evolution, Dunsparce. If your evolution was cooler, then I would have liked it. But it's not. It just looks pathetic. Also, this is a new raid right there. What the heck is that? Man, I said I was done. Oh. It actually looks like a Mario mushroom. Yeah, it legit looks like a Mario mushroom. A Knackley. Oh, there's a freaking item that I want to grab. Screw it. My word. They said they fixed the bugs here, but they didn't fix much. That's a dark one, I think. No, that's not dark. That's psychic. It disappeared. Are you kidding me? Cool, I can fly here. I still haven't caught a Happiny. So much want to catch it. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. I definitely want to heal my Mons. Next time in Pokemon Violet, we are heading towards Team Star's base. Just telling you, a few of these videos would end up being, you should know just about everything you need as you go adventuring. Flip back through your adventure guide from time to time to enjoy exploring. So, yes, next time in Pokemon Violet, we're going to see where we can go in order to get to Team Star's base. Also, real quick, I'm curious about what this is. It's somewhere this way, I'm betting. I just saw it. How the heck did I not? So, there's a Happiny. That's not an Happiny, that's an Igglybuff. I'm not gonna save because I am going to do more of this. So, see you guys next time.